Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the
Show.
J.O.
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to the
Show.
J.O. Show.
Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome,
Welcome.
welcome, welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the
Show.
J.O.
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome, welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show. Yo, what up, though, man? It's your boy. It's the J.O. Show Unedited, man. We talk music, we talk movies, we talk sports, we talk entertainment, we talk all things Cleveland. And we talking Cleveland Browns. It's about that time. Training camp is upon us. It's coming. But we talking defense and expectations, man. And I brought a guest with me to do so. So let's get them shoulders rolling, okay? Hey, and then I'm telling you, when you hear this and when you see this, when your shoulders don't roll, you are a hater. You a hater. But yeah, man, we talking Browns. Defensive expectations. We got a little Bronny James talk, little Donovan Mitchell extension talk. All things Cleveland for the most part. What up, though, man? What up? It's your boy. It's your boy, J.O. The J.O. Show Unedited. If you clicked on this, first of all, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. If you're watching this, hit that like, hit the subscribe, open the notifications. It's my boy Shan, man. We're talking defensive expectations. Shan, what up? What up?
Yeah, what up, J.O.? Thank you for back on your platform.
Hey, man, appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming back on again so we can discuss some more Browns and we talking defense. But before we get into all that, the Bronny James situation. For me, great. I think as a father, you would love to be in a position to bring your child along. But I want to know, do you think that it was I don't know if I'm trying to word this right. Do you think that you should blame LeBron James for what's going on? Like, because, the 55th pick in the second round was more like they talked about more than the first pick in the whole NBA draft. So is it LeBron's fault or is it the NBA's fault, you think? Or if it's not nobody's fault at all, like, what is your take on this whole Bronny James situation?
Well, I don't want to blame LeBron or the NBA for the Los Angeles Lakers making this pick for Bronny James. In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with it. I would love to play with my father.
Are you kidding me?
Father-son combination. We talking about one of the greatest players who ever played the game.
Yeah. And make history doing it because this is the first in basketball.
Right. And he can still learn from his father.
Yeah.
Now on the basketball level where they both are playing on the same team. And to me, he can learn he can learn even more because he is playing with not just with his father, but like I said, one of the greatest players who ever played the game.
One of the greatest players who have ever played this game.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
So I was just confused because I know I see a lot of grown men. Like, it's a lot of grown men like saying LeBron did this and LeBron controlled it. Listen, man, the Lakers knew what they were doing. We got to blame. Like, I'm looking at it, if you're going to try to blame someone or like poke fun at somebody for doing something that any father would do in the first place. I'm putting my son on if I can, but the Lakers picked him. The NBA knew what they were doing. I believe his jersey, LeBron James Jr., Lil Bronny, his jersey sold out faster than his dad's after the draft.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's a stat. That's for real. His jersey sold out like I don't know the time frame, but I know it was quicker than LeBron James when he first got drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, you think the NBA didn't think that? You didn't think the Lakers didn't think that? Now, the Lakers, they sold out every game, but not every game was sold out. Like, they sold out every game, but not every game was sold out. I guarantee you, every game will be sold out this time.
Oh, I believe that. You
So
talking
it's
about
just-
the Los Angeles Lakers?
Yes. So it's just like, let's just spread some of this blame, guilt that, people and critics that want to talk about LeBron about everything he fucking do. Like, everything he do, people got something to say about it. So now that his son got drafted, it's his fault again, and he made him pick him. And it just, I just look at everybody, especially the NBA, because to me, I feel like the NBA knew exactly what they were doing. Because again, how do you make the 55th pick more important than the first overall pick? I don't even know what that guy's name is. I know he's a foreigner. That might make it even tougher for me. I know he's a foreigner, but like I don't even.
Right. They first round draft pick. I can't remember his name, but he's supposed to be a good 3-point shooter, which
Okay.
LeBron likes when it comes down on the
Yeah.
offensive side of the ball. He likes players to be spot up where he can give them the ball, and
Oh yeah.
he wants them. He wants them to be able to knock down that shot.
Flat out.
And I believe this player is that type of player they have gotten in the first round.
Dig it. Hey man, that's, to me, it's just I think that if Bronny, I'm saying if he plays his cards right, and he learns the game the way his father knows the game, he can have a decent career. I still believe Bryce is the better of the two. Like, my opinion. What's your opinion? I mean, between Bryce and Bronny.
Well, I mean that's what people are saying, but time will tell.
Yeah, because right now Bronny's in there. Like,
Because
Right.
I haven't really watched his youngest son play. I've seen a few highlights.
yeah, I'm a highlight person. I mean, I
Right.
just I go back and try to do some homework on people, but like I don't get to see it live or nothing like that. But
Right.
I still see enough to make a take on as far as like upside ability. Like, I think Bryce just he's just a little ahead of the learning curve, if that makes sense. Like
Okay.
talent wise, they both have enormous talent. I mean, they came from enormous talent, but like I just think like Bryce, even though he's a younger brother, he just he gets it a little, and maybe that just could be because Bronny had some medical issues, and there was some things that prevented him from really giving us a quality look. I mean, so I don't know. I want Bronny to do well. I want people to allow him to be him and not his daddy's son, like, because he's going to hear it everywhere he goes. So, I hope he can grow into his own identity.
Yeah, for sure. I wish the whole LeBron James family success.
Mm-hmm.
We all want to see his sons succeed
Yeah.
at the highest level.
Yeah, why not? Like, why not?
It'd be great for basketball.
It would be. And sticking with the thing with basketball, Donovan Mitchell, he extends 3 years. I think it's like 150 of them things. I honestly believe the 3 years is with the year he still has in his initial contract, and then the next 2. Cause I don't know about that 3rd year in this extension. It would definitely depend on what happens in these next 2 years, I believe. But what was your thoughts when you found out that he was at least staying here for 4 more years?
I was relieved, to be honest.
Yeah, boy.
I always believed that he was going to sign with the Cleveland Cavs, but you never know.
Right.
Things could have went south during the negotiations.
Hell yeah, could have.
But I was relieved. I actually was happy because we just don't attract free agents here in
No,
Cleveland.
we do not.
So the front office, Kobe Altman took a big gamble in trading for this guy and giving up our future first round picks. A huge gamble, which now he signed with us, with the Cavs.
Yeah.
It pays off. It paid off.
Yeah.
Big time. Now we can see the growth and development of the rest of the players playing alongside with Donovan.
And do you? I feel like you ain't got no choice but to do that because, you know, when you're trying to move pieces, you're trying to figure out what you're going to get back with these pieces, and it's like I kind of felt like we were put in a position to where it was like, Jonathan, please, brother, please, brother, please, like, don't do me like that. Like, develop with these guys. I mean, I don't know about this coach though. Can somebody help me? Can you help me? Like, what? I know he came from Golden State, and that Steve Kerr runs a triangle. I don't know if that has any merit to anything, but I do know that he was sitting there on Golden State bench and learning from Steve Kerr, who runs the triangle offense, and he's our head coach now. But other than that, I have no clue.
Well, Atkinson is a well-known. He's well-known around the league, and he's known to develop big men.
Ah, okay.
And he was a former head coach for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
And I want to say that Jared Allen and Karis LeVert played up under him.
Oh, look at there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did. And that's when you can see Jared Allen development up under Atkinson in Brooklyn. And also Karis LeVert has his best years in Brooklyn.
He did. I do know that. That's why I heard him. You know what I mean?
Right. And he also served as an assistant up under Tyronn Lue for the Clippers.
Huh.
For a year before he joined the Golden State Warriors for a couple of years. So I believe that this was a good hire.
Okay.
He was already on top of the list with him and the other Borrego. I think this is going to work. I think they brought in Atkinson to unleash Evan Mobley's
God
talent.
had to. When you said he got a history of developing big man, that's the first person I thought about. Like, because he has to get it going now. Like, Evan, you have to get it going, big dog.
Yes.
This is gonna be your year coming up.
And
so
yes, that's true. Even when Atkinson was with the Brooklyn Nets as the head coach, they improved each year as far as their record and offensive efficiency.
Uh-huh.
He is known as a coach that has innovative offensive ideas. He runs different type of sets as far as offensively, as where the floor is, you get a lot more space on the floor. So I think it's going to work good because I believe Brooklyn Nets, one of those years he was there, they were like in the top 10 in offensive rating.
I don't know where I heard it from, but I did hear that he had a decent season at one point with the Brooklyn Nets, and hey,
right,
you never know. You know what I mean? It's real. It's just I didn't know anything. I didn't know enough, so I was dumb, and I didn't know enough about him. I just knew that it was a possibility that he might bring the triangle offense into a situation where it's that suitable for this team. But now you're telling me, you know, about big man development and history with some players, and Donovan Mitchell, because we got him before he extended, so I think he was okay with it. Like,
of course, you know, Donovan signed off on it, I believe. But also during Atkinson press conference, he also said, he'll bring some of those offensive tangibles from Golden State, but he also have his own also. And what I liked about what he said is that he wants the Cavs to finish in the top 10 in offense.
Yeah.
which is great because the Cavs defense is already pretty good.
But is it going to stay the same with JB gone? Because JB main focus was defense. I don't know how much of a defensive mind Atkinson is, but I do know JB was more focused on defense. So does the defense take a back seat a little bit because we gotta? Well, it has to. I mean, I'm sorry. I think the defense has to take a back seat a little bit for our offense to be in the top 10.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
But I believe Atkinson was known to be a defensive type coach at one point also.
Okay.
But learning up under Steve Kerr, where he learned, he said he learned a whole lot
Yeah.
more. You know, he has more experience than his tenure when he was with Brooklyn.
Well, of course.
You
You
know.
live and you learn, and you get
Right.
older and you get smarter and wiser. So
Right.
yeah.
So I believe the defense will still be up there, probably in the top 10.
Okay.
I would be shocked if it fell in the middle of the pack.
Shit.
Prime example, Mike Brown went to Golden State to be up under Steve Kerr as an assistant, and then he became Sacramento Kings head coach. And
Mm-hmm.
Mike Brown, we all know, was known for a defensive coach,
Right.
and he went out there to Sacramento, and the Kings' offense were explosive.
They were. Yeah, you're
So-
absolutely right. It's a great point. They were. Well, I don't know, Shane. I guess, like you said, we'll wait and see. But you know, for what it's worth, we got Downton here. We got a head coach here, and you know, we got to make some people happy and make some people better. And I'm hoping that you know we can get over this. I didn't want to say hump because we got over the first round hump, I guess. But if you're looking for growth every year, then I guess it's to get out of second and into the Eastern Conference Finals, and who knows? So I'm excited to see what happens. And I appreciate your take on that, Shane. That was what's up, man.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Let's go Cavs.
Let's go Cavs. Yeah, man. But look, we're transitioning, man, back to you already know what it is. It's Browns time, man. We're a couple weeks away from training camp and defensive expectations. And before I even get into the defensive expectations, the last time I was on, I had my Deshaun Watson expectations and what I thought about Deshaun Watson. And Shane, you're on the show right now, man. And let me ask you, like, what is your expectations for Deshaun Watson? Like, mine were simple. Like, I'll give you two. One was you got to play all 17 games. That's one of my expectations for him, and to take care of the ball. Like, those two were like something I said in my last show. Like, for me, you got to play all 17, man. Like, you just got to, and got to protect the ball and yourself. But like, real quick, what is your expectation of Deshaun Watson going into this upcoming season, man?
Well, you hit two great points. Deshaun Watson has to stay healthy. That's all it is to it. Yes, he did have some fumbling problems last season.
Yeah.
Now, was it due to he was hurt a little bit during that time, or he just didn't get to the ground?
He
tried to
had some
push it?
careless moments where the ball's in
Right.
one hand. He's trying to, you know, get
Right.
he got careless with it.
Right, and so hopefully this season coming up, with the coaching staff, they'll correct that with Deshaun, and you know. But my main thing, like you said, staying healthy. From all indications that his arm is,
Yeah,
his throwing arm is healthy.
that's what they're
but-
saying.
That's what they're saying. But and we know that this is going to be a totally different offensive scheme.
Yeah, it is.
That Ken Dorsey is bringing, and I know they haven't officially said he's going to be calling the plays, but it's a reason why they brought him in there.
Yeah,
Brought him here to Cleveland. The offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey, is well known for working with running quarterbacks.
yeah. But see, that's what I don't want him to do. Like, I don't want him to get overly fancy with the running with Deshaun Watson. Like, he ain't Allen. He ain't that big. You know what I mean? He wasn't. He had Cam, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he ain't Cam Newton big. Like, Deshaun Watson ain't them big. So don't incorporate, especially coming off of a shoulder injury. I just don't see you being that aggressive with having design runs, broken plays, it is what it is. But ease up on the design runs. I would hope.
Yeah, I believe that you you'll see some design runs. Maybe not
I'm
as,
sure of it.
but the broken down plays. Deshaun Watson, let's not forget, he's a passer first quarterback, pass first quarterback.
Uh-huh.
Broken down plays, Deshaun will
Yeah, he's
still
looking
throw the
downfield
ball.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still looking downfield
Yes,
first.
sir.
He's going to throw the ball. So, like I said, the expectations stay healthy. If Deshaun Watson can stay healthy, this offense
Oh, my.
can
Are
explode.
you kidding me, man?
Now, I know a lot of people were negative, critical of him last season, saying he struggled when he came back. But we have to understand he was out of football for a long time.
And that just
know.
matters.
Right.
Whether you want to hear that shit or not, it
Right.
matters.
It does. But I've seen glimpses where he made some throws that were like, I'm like, that's elite.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
He
elite.
definitely had his moments.
Right. He definitely had his moments. And for him to even play hurt in that Baltimore Ravens game and still we came back and won that game on the road was huge. That's how I look at it.
Listen, in 6 starts, but I'm taking away one because it was Indianapolis and he was knocked out early. But he was 4-1 in them 5 starts, like 7 touchdowns, 4 picks. I mean, it wasn't top tier, but it wasn't bad, and it was only 6 games. So who knows how better he would have gotten if he was able to stay healthy. Like, you have to stay on the field, big dude. You
He
got
does.
to.
Yes. Yes.
Like, you just cannot be on the sideline, man. Now, do I feel a little bit more better, or more comfortable with the fact that we brought in some quarterbacks? Yes, but I don't want to see them other than preseason.
Right. I mean, I hear you. We talked about the NFL. So if for Deshaun Watson to start all 17 games, that's going to be great.
That'll be so amazing,
Right.
dude.
But at the same time, I think the Cleveland Browns did a good job of bringing those the backups.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for that reason. Like, we struck lightning in the bottle a little bit with Joe, but
Right.
we don't want to do that again. We just
Right.
want to know what we got and be ready to go. So yeah, I do agree with that. So defensively, man. So, like, let's just look into some of these stats here. So defensively, the defense gave up for the year 2,800 yards passing. Not sure what that means, but in the grand scheme of things, like when the name of the game is throwing the football, not bad compared to our, like, we scored 3,693 and the defense only gave up 2,080. So that's a huge gap. Passes per attempt was like at a 5.9. Net total yards passing per game they gave up was 167. 23 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. Would you take that again this year?
Yes, I would. I mean, this we was one of the top
Yeah.
5 defenses in the league.
Yeah.
I have to go back and see where we were at secondary wise, but I'm quite sure we was probably in the top. We was probably the top 10.
I would believe top 10, no more than maybe 12 in the secondaries as well.
Right. So yeah, I would take that again because our defense kept us in a lot of games.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, we had a lot more. We had more interceptions than we did
Yeah.
the previous
The
season.
previous year for sure. Takeaways.
Right.
Oh,
Takeaways.
and all, yeah, takeaways were huge.
Yeah, I for sure would take that again with the NFL being a heavy
Yeah.
passing league.
Yeah.
I
And on third down, they was pretty stingy, man. Like they were 67. They gave up 67 out of 230. Out of 230 attempts on third down. That's 29%. Like, that they gave in. Like, dude, that's hard.
That
You
is.
getting teams off the field. It's hard for the other team. And that was consistent. The Browns had a lot of 3 and outs, man. That was a great thing to see. Our defense like putting pressure on teams and making them get that ball back up.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then I want to say, even those the third downs, they were like the opposing teams had long yardage to go.
Yeah, it wasn't like 3rd and 3 or 3rd and
Right.
2. It was
Right, that was even better. I
Yep.
mean, you got to give credit to Jim Schwartz and
Jimmy.
his defensive staff. I mean, he brought in into the Cleveland Browns as far as scheme wise was excellent.
Yeah, and I'm glad he ain't one and done us like, cause he could have went somewhere else after the season he had with us. Like,
Yeah,
but
but when you coaching a talent like Myles Garrett,
yeah,
I don't
Once in a
think
lifetime
Yeah,
talent,
I
yeah.
don't think you want to leave. And
No.
and we are a competitive
we
playoff
good team.
team.
Right, we are a contending team, man.
That's
Deshaun, Mr. Watson, man, like we are. They have done everything possible.
Yeah, they have.
It's time. It is just time, man. But like, shit, my expectations for the defense, like, I want them to stay aggressive. I want Jim Schwartz to still mix it up. See, don't forget we getting people like Delpit. He's coming back. You know, I don't know how that rotation works. I think Thornhill got kind of cheated with being injured this year as well. I mean, last year as well. So like, you're getting Thornhill healthy. You're getting Delpit healthy. You're getting Denzel healthy. Who, again, he could be healthy. He has to stay healthy. And he's another one. They got to stay on the field. He has another one. Emerson. I mean, the front line. I mean, like this defense has another chance to be top 5, top 10, highly regarded and highly feared. And I think if we can continue to do those things, man, Owusu stepping up, he had a big year coming off a big year.
Excellent year.
Excellent year. So
Pro Bowl caliber type
Yeah.
season. Yeah, he did.
yeah. So my
did.
expectations for the defense is really high. Like I don't see them slipping. Nothing changed for them. I mean, some more pieces came in, but nothing changed for them for the defense.
Yeah.
No new defensive coordinator, no nothing. This is and this is year 2 in this defense. So I'm expecting big things for the defense. But what are some of your expectations for the defense, Shan?
I want to say one thing about our secondary. I believe Emerson is going to be a Pro Bowler. This guy has the talent.
Yeah.
He has the length.
Yeah.
To defend elite wide receivers. He's coming into, I believe, his third year.
Yes.
Yeah, third year. I believe we're going to see, or you're going to start hearing Emerson being a Pro Bowler. This guy is that good.
Yeah.
He's that good. We all know what we're going to get from Garrett,
Yeah.
reigning Defensive Player of the Year,
Yes.
which
That
I
is
know is a
true.
lot of controversy because people believe you have to lead the league in sacks.
And I
to-
believe
And
he didn't.
He
Yeah.
didn't, but if you look at his numbers, the pressures that he put on quarterbacks was huge.
And the chips, and
Yeah.
the doubles and triple teams that
Yeah,
he faced.
he
on
was
a
held
daily.
a lot. He was
Oh,
held a
my
lot.
goodness.
So, yeah, I believe he was deserving of the MVP.
Yeah.
Even his colleagues, some of them spoke out and were saying, well, if you look at the numbers instead of the sacks, he was truly the best
He
defensive
was.
player of the year. I mean,
And
defensive
I
player.
ain't trying to be biased because I'm a Browns fan, but no, he just was.
Yeah, he was. So,
And it was nice to see the NFL look at everything.
yeah,
You know, like I think they should start doing that more in every category. Like, start looking at everything before you just crown people based off one stat.
right. So I expect the defense to be even better.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know, second year up under Schwartz, they know his system now,
Yes.
and they go out and just play freely. Like, we know this, we got it,
Ah.
and you know, I expect the same.
So
I would be
I want
shocked
to see a healthy Delpit back,
they
man. Like,
if they didn't repeat the same thing they did last season as far as
Yeah.
the defensive unit.
yeah, because I still feel like we're going to need them to win games. Like, I mean, defense win games, but I mean like in the latter part of the season when it's cold and when it's, you know, whatever the conditions are and you need this win, a lot of times it ends on the defense. And for them to be in a position to get better, that means the defense is going to be in position to win games. And, you know, when your defense is winning games, this is a well-rounded team, man. I can't even remember the last time this team was so well put together, man.
Yeah, this team is well put together.
From the front office on down, like well, I ain't gonna say all of them top because Jimmy just got out of bread and he'll just pay. But like from the front office down, Jimmy at least put competent people in place to run his organization, and it was nice to see, you know, Stefanski and them boys get extended. That helps. I also felt like with the extension comes that playbook. Like, yeah,
Well, from the top down, for the first time in years, the Cleveland Browns have stability,
yeah,
and that's important.
yeah.
You know, that's really important. But I want to say one thing with the defense, since we're talking about the defensive side of the ball.
Absolutely.
This upcoming season, we have a tougher schedule.
For sure.
We have a tougher schedule, and if this Cleveland Browns defense can almost or do the same thing they did last season,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Wow.
really impressive because
Wow.
we going against some impressive teams this season that can score. So if the Browns can, I mean, you know, like I said, do the same thing they did last season,
Yeah.
shut offensive teams down,
Yep.
keep them in third and long.
Yep.
It's going to be this. You talking about a really impressive season coming from the defense.
Yeah, and you know what's so messed up, dude? It's like as I'm going through this, and I'm going to, like I said, give my expectations for, you know, all positions, but none of this matters without one position. Like,
The quarterback.
so it's like,
The quarterback is the most important position, I think, in sports.
I think
Period.
in any sport.
I mean,
man,
in sports,
you
as far as you know,
can argue a pitcher.
right? NBA, the best player on the team, as far as the
Yeah.
NBA. But,
But-
your quarterback is everything
It's everything. Like, you can,
on the NFL.
yeah, you can look at the history of
Yeah.
any teams that did not have a quarterback.
Yeah.
It didn't work out. It didn't work out, man. That's scary. So like, yeah, I was kind of thinking about it when I was like, yeah, I want to talk about the defense, and I'm gonna talk about the receiving room, and I'm gonna talk about the running back room and the coaches, and you know, but it's like all this really means nothing if number 4 is not ready to go. And I'm not saying not ready to go as far as being healthy. I'm talking about not ready to go as in your 3rd year in his contract, and 2 years has just been kind of tossed away due to injury. Dog, you got to shake and bake. Like, you gotta be elite. You gotta be Pro Bowl. You gotta be a Pro Bowl quarterback this year. Like, you just have to be. And it's messed up because I'm taking away from how strong the defense can be and how defense can win you a championship. I've seen it done.
Yeah, that's true.
But it ain't gonna work now. Like, not with this squad. This squad is projected on the highest paid player, which is the quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. But let's not forget when Deshaun was playing, the one thing he did well, I thought, he kept the offense on the field.
For
He
sure.
gave the defense
Extended.
rest.
Yeah, he
they
was
weren't
able to
coming.
extend it.
They weren't coming off the field 3 and out, three
Yes.
and out, 3 and out.
Yes.
And
Breaks
and,
that.
and when you do that, that makes the Browns defense even more dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, you got probably arguably the best defensive player in the league. You know,
Yeah.
Myles Garrett,
Yeah, we all know who you're talking about. Yeah,
and we
Mr.
got one
Garrett.
of the top secondaries in
Yeah.
the league. So, keeping the ball on the offensive side, long drives, and scoring, but keeping the defense off the field is going to put them. That's why I believe they were at elite level last season. They weren't on
And
the
that's
field.
true, and that's true-ish. Because if you look into the Cleveland archives, our quarterbacks went 3 and out, and by the middle of the second quarter, defense gas like
Yeah, they were.
they had to do it for 2 more quarters, like gas. So yeah, even if we're not punching it in, we're still sustaining drives. D Hop, he comes back healthy, so we can get our field goal game. Because now I'm okay with kicking a field goal. Like if it's gonna ultimately end up in the next drive being 6, because I'll take that. So, being able to just push the ball, like you said, move the ball down the field, and even if we don't score, we can still at least get him some time to rest, make the adjustments. Our punter changed the field, and then the defense is back out there. And normally they'll get another 3 and out. Like that's what they've been good at, getting 3 and out. So that's a great call, man. Like Deshaun Watson, if nothing else, was definitely not a 3 and outer. Like he definitely kept the offense on the field.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that was a great point, Shan. That was a great point. Hey, man, I don't even know if you can look at it like make or break. Would you call it make or break for Deshaun Watson?
That's a tough question.
Like if let's just say we get to the playoffs, we lose in the AFC Championship game. Is everybody okay with that? And if you're watching it, man, you let me know. Leave your comments. Hit that like. Hit the subscribe. But like, if Deshaun Watson gets us to the AFC Championship, but he loses, is that good enough?
I believe so. I mean, that means it let us know we went deep into the playoffs.
Okay.
I mean, because let's just face it. I mean, we got beat by the Houston Texans. I mean, it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
So with the Deshaun Watson making it to the AFC Championship, that'd be huge. To me, that's huge. Of course, I know the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson is saying, no, we want a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, and I'm not asking them. I'm asking us. I'm asking the fans.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
Are you cool with that?
Right.
And I am, depending upon the outcome. Like we can lose and we get our ass whooped. I don't want to get our ass whooped. I'll lose and gracefully bow out. But
Yeah.
I don't want to show up and look like we did in Houston. Like, because that'd have been a waste of a run, like, so to speak. Like, so if we're going to go out, the team better be better than us. Like, can't beat ourselves. The team has to be better than us. And I'm okay with that. But we can't beat ourselves. Then it would be like,
right.
we picked the perfect time to beat our fucking selves. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be caught in that situation.
Right. Well, I wouldn't say it would be a waste, but it would be very disappointing.
Okay. Agreed. Yeah. It'll be very, very disappointing.
It would, but if you get that far, you best believe that
Something
that lets you know that the Cleveland
Something
Browns
went right.
are really
Yeah.
are contenders for real.
Yeah, for sure. Something went right that season.
Something
and
went right.
At the end, it got knocked off course, but
Right.
we can definitely take this and
Right. Because
yeah.
let's not forget about the other teams that's in the AFC. I mean, there's some good teams out there.
Oh yeah, the AFC
Like,
really bulked up.
I mean, you start with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Yeah, until you beat him.
Yeah. I mean, Baltimore improved.
Yeah.
You got to look out west. We'll see what the Chargers do with their new head coach.
New head coach, yeah, we'll see.
There's some good teams out there.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I mean,
it's gonna be a gauntlet to get to that point.
yeah.
So
Or to even get back to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Cleveland Browns have a tough schedule this year, which
they do.
rightfully so because they finished well.
Yeah.
With their record.
That's what you get when you
Right.
finish high.
Right. You're gonna play the best of the best.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But
what's up.
I'm looking for the defense having a successful season again, an elite season.
Yeah.
I believe they're
Yeah, me
going to
too.
finish in the top 5 again, which
Without
I
question.
will be impressed considering the schedule we have.
Yeah. Great point to put in. Hey, well, I'm with you. Like I said, I think with year 2 in the system, nothing's really new. Everybody knows each other. Like, we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing. Like, everybody knows what they got to do. Sports make it simple enough for you to know what you need to do. And yeah, I'm expecting the defense to, if not the same as last season, better. Like, that's my expectation for the defense. And Shane, I appreciate yours, man.
Always glad to be on your platform.
You already
You know, I
man.
won't hesitate to come back.
Oh yeah,
you know.
man. You're more than welcome anytime, man. You're more than welcome anytime. You know, especially now that we're really diving into the Browns, man. I'm really starting to get into the Browns. It's about that time.
Yes,
Like I
it
said,
is.
the training camp is upon us. It'll be here before we know it.
Right around the corner.
And then week 1 will be here even before you know it again. So it's time to lock in. I'm expecting some big things. I'm expecting a season that, like I said in my last show, that as a fan I've been waiting for. Yeah, we've had some good seasons, some good runs. We made the playoff twice out of 4 years. But I'm looking for that season. And I believe this is going to be the kickoff this year. So we're going to dive into it. We're going to continue to talk Browns. Again, Shan, man. Thank you, my boy.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. This is the J.O. Show. This is the J.O. Show unedited. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Like, nothing changes but the date here. Like, this is what it is. The J.O. Show unedited. And as we continue to talk Browns and get ready for this, I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And then you're going to have to look at yourself and be like, damn, I should have been subscribed. Damn, I ain't know what boy was that. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Having technical difficulties right now because as you do things and you try to build your brand and you're doing it by yourself, dog, I'm telling you, it is a lot of work. But if that's what you want to do, you got to do it. You just got to do it because if not, then what the hell are you doing it for? What am I doing this for if I can't deal with adversity? You feel me? This is what it is.
Welcome.
You feel me?
Welcome.
This is the J.O. Show unedited.
Welcome to
You hit
the
that like,
J.O.
welcome
Show.
to the hit that subscribe,
Welcome to the J.O.
and you ring that bell to open them notifications.
Welcome.
And that shoulder, right?
Welcome.
I'm trying to tell y'all, we talking Browns all season, bro. It's about that time. Let's lock in. You feel me?
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
And then that show. Hey, you thought about it? Get out of here when I let you know. If your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, and your shoulders don't roll when you see this, you are a hater. You are a player hater. You know what it is, man. We talking Browns all season. The JL Show unedited. Tap in with your boy, man. I'm trying to do big things over here. You feel me? Hey.